Ebusia, come with me again, or come with me again. There's another video that we have chance upon I want to discuss with you. Ebusia, yeah, bra Kwaku, and then so he just give it out to JoyFM, and I'm also going to add my voice with this kind of call now. Yeah, bra no air call for what Kwaku Asanti did. Okay, it is very important. I think so. The big one, a warning now. Yeah, bra Kwaku edema Chuku, including what Dr. Ayariga and so Ekana. That video I'll show it to you guys in a jiffy. But on this point, we want to deal with what the hypocrisy of what JoyFM is trying to do, and with a journalist by name Kwaku Asanti. Let's go and watch the video from our brother who come and sum up.
Tonight, two things is dropping. Tonight on the Frontline show, we are going to declare the timelines. It's going to be a momentum and an ultimatum for the self-style and then battle Chuku Dejude in Ghana. His time will be numbered, and the countdown of this will begin tonight. And I'm sure you heard me right and you are watching clear. If anybody knows him and where he lives and all of that, you have access to him, tell him. Tonight begins the momentum and the ultimatum for the self-style, impose and embattle king of the Igbos. Chuku Dejude, the declaration will be made tonight. Folks, still on the bail. Well, he's out there also making some claims that his critics got it all wrong, that he was not, annihilated or disgraced. They just ended the funeral rites of the Asanti Hema. Really? Is that so? Well, we have all. Still, then comes a response of Chuku Dejude responding to the king of the Ghana state, Chuku Dejude, telling the king that, the letter you wrote me before your letter, Crown, we have what? We have, postponed our Yam Festival indefinitely. But then again, guys, it begs the question. At what time did Ghanaians, all of us, hear that Chuku Dejude has suspended the Yam Festival? When? It was here. And many of you heard it. I came here, mounted a spirited push, dare not to celebrate this. Then, on a massive demonstration, the convener of that demonstration, Dr. Alhaji Hassan Ayariga, came and said, do not, dare not. And then the last one, the king of the Ghana state came and said, please, it's a no-go area. And that was it. So in all of the above, prepositions I've just narrated, we were expecting the king, the self-style impulse, and then battle Chuku Dejude to come out and say, hey, guys, I'm not even doing anything of that sort. Did we hear anything? We did not. Only for the king to issue that statement, and then comes all of these reactions. Including just a while ago, a reputable radio station we all respect, JoyFM Multimedia, have taken this matter up and making it look as though the king of the Ghana state got it all wrong to have issued that letter asking the Igbo king, the self-style king, not to celebrate Yam Festival. Like, seriously. Well, we have some response from Multimedia, Kwaku Asanti, who hosted the show Ghana Connect. Yeah. For me, one thing comes so clear, and many of you know me how I do my journalism. I hate hypocrisy. We are in this country for God knows how many days, weeks, months. We have mounted a spirited issue on this Igbo crisis. And many radio stations, television stations, and journalists decided to be quiet, including the multimedia. So the question is, why multimedia find its safe haven and find it right that after the Ghana state issued that letter, and now you want to sit at the comfort zone in your studios and make it look as though the king of the Ghana state got it all wrong? You brought in some guys to come and sit there and do the analysis and be calling the Ghana chief as what? he doesn't know his left from his right. Oh, like seriously. This is most unfortunate, to say the least. Well, tonight, like I said, tonight marks the momentum and the ultimatum. Ghanaians, listen, oh, tonight begins the momentum and the ultimatum. It's like a consonance. If you did literature, you understand what I'm saying. Okay? So tonight, the clock will be thickened. The time will be given. The stage will be set. And the curtains will be rolling. And the drama will be staged. Chuku Dejude. And of course, the man who is going to help me carry all of this, and of course...
With all due respect, I must ask, is this not the same Ghana Traditional Council under the leadership of the Gamanche that proudly celebrated Homowa abroad just last year? The Gamanche himself was on the streets of London sprinkling kokoi in full Homowa celebration. Was that an importation of foreign culture into the United Kingdom? Did the British police stop that from going ahead? Of course not. They facilitated it. They provided security because they understood it for what it was, a harmless cultural festival that enriches diversity. And it's not just about the respected people of the Ghana community. The Asantis celebrate Akwesida in Washington and other places, in Berlin. Ekuapems, they celebrate Ojura in Canada and in the Western world. Evers celebrate Owechocho in New York. Almost every major Ghanaian ethnic group has held its festivals abroad. No one calls that a threat. No one stops it. If anything, those festivals are celebrated and applauded. They showcase Ghanaian culture on global platforms. So why then do we, of all people, turn around and say our brothers and sisters from Nigeria cannot do same here?
All right, guys, so we are back. I believe strongly say I believe say you guys hear everything where they go on. Again, you've listened to Kwaku Asanti as well. Now, let me just address few things here with Kwaku Asanti and JoyFM. I believe strongly say when we start this thing, when we start talking about Chuku Dejude and what the Igbos are doing in Ghana, JoyFM, Multi-Choice, and other people like Captain Smart and others, they've been quiet, they've been mute, media general, they've all been mute. They are not saying anything, okay? Now, you see, the hypocrisy here is that my brother Kwaku Asanti, okay, let me tell you, I don't know how old are you, but I think, say, you are going into areas that is too rough, and I want to caution you. Okay, I've watched you carefully reporting on JoyFM and all that, but I want to say that if you want to talk about the Ghana state and you want to use certain words and saying all those things you are saying about Ghana and you're going to celebrate Homowa in the state and all that, in the landing and all that, and what you say, you know, I think that some of us have to remind you, okay? Now, what you don't know is say Ghana enko landing, enko landing, enko si no hene. The government have not been to landing to say I'm a king of here, I'm a king of this village, I'm going to build this, I'm going to build that. What you guys don't know in JoyFM, including yourself, because some of you journalists in JoyFM, no, and your stomach direction, the local feel this guy will give you guys into, you are just doing his bidding. Instead of you guys to join what it takes to work on this, you are asking unnecessary questions, Kwaku Asanti. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to be emotional on this issue, but maybe I say, how long have you been in journalism? And if you are crying away, what be your age? Actually, what be your age where you go kind of ask government what if what they do? What be your age, Kwaku Asanti? What be your age where you go kind of analyze what the government for do and what if they do? Guys, I need you guys to come to conclusion on this. I need you guys your comment, because the thing that happen now, some people come, they insult the guns and all that. So you see one of your people coming to say these things, no? Why is he not complaining and doing analysis with respect to what happened elsewhere? Then he's coming to talk about what the government did. Government is stopping this guy from celebrating this, from doing that and doing this. I think Kwaku Asanti, you have to come again. And what Kwaku Anna was talking about. A twice with respect to the hypocrisy of JoyFM. The hypocrisy. You guys have never since we start canvassing for this, since we start advocating for this, since we start talking about this issue, JoyFM has never reported anything than for you guys to come and sit and analyze what the government is saying, and that if it's not an import of Ghana culture and everything to landing. Are we forcing people in landing? Are we owing so many things in landing? Are we trying to overload on people? Are we trying to call ourselves kings in landing? Have you ever seen that the government is doing something in landing that shows that he's calling himself a king of a particular area? So you guys don't know what you're talking about, JoyFM. I think that Kwaku Asanti, you are stepping on dangerous grounds. The only thing I want to tell you, if you want to analyze things, just be careful of what you're going to analyze, because this particular issue we are dealing with, air true. So just be careful when you want to talk about issues. Guys, I want to just play the video again for you to listen. Okay? No, let me go and play the video again for you to listen before we end this.
With all due respect, I must ask, is this not the same Ghana Traditional Council? And the
Kwaku Asanti. Jai ejimieno. We ejimi sem jai ejimieno. Jai ejimieno. It's very, very important, guys. Jai ejimieno. Now, anyeme agbene ama wie ga ni nkefo ne kan wie mo na mi kuku. Efi ma ake Kwaku Asanti no leji. Oye gama shipon. No ko ba wie gama asane. Ke bule. Ke wo. Aha gama nche. Because question say no be you. Ihe yako ba anyu abi na kan question. Ihe yako ba anyu adomo heko do bi na kan question. No ko ba adomo heko tomo JoyFM. No ba bi questions tomo no be you. Kebuo, kebule. Because na kan with all due respect no be you then che wakachuni. Wakachuni no ka ba bi na kan kwa shia asane. Ke ogwanti asane no be you. Eyake nyete mekume nye fata heko ni ya ano ega ke benene ndo wie ni abamobo agwabo wa asabo ke mene shitoko ni na wa ko ka ba kase ni shi onye oba wa afi ni bolento smo no enwona imi wola wa ni yuo nye fenye twana amanya ba